Forget your pointless meeting. Get your butt to the negotiation now.
Sorry for the pointless meeting. You're fired.
Wait, what?
Good morning.
Work hard today.
Yes, I'll give it my best. I'm Kyosuke Kisaragi, a rookie salesman at Suzukaze Corporation. Even though I'm still inexperienced, I've been working hard and tackling my job head-on every day. But then, one day... Oh.
If it's urgent, you can take the call.
Sorry. Manager Uza, good afternoon.
What are you doing? You're at a client meeting? Get over here right now.
Huh? But no one told me I was supposed to join.
I just forgot to mention it.
You forgot? But I'm in a meeting right now.
What? I don't care about some pointless meeting you're in, rookie.
Wait, hold on.
Enough with the excuses. Your pointless meeting is canceled. Get to the client meeting now.
What? Please, wait a second. I'm not the one running this meeting, and it's actually important.
If you're in it, it's automatically a waste of time. Huh. I bet the people there are just wasting time together anyway. Client meetings come first.
What's going on? A pointless meeting? Why is Manager Uza calling about something like that? Well, whoever they are, they're done for. What? No way. Kisaragi, fired? Seriously? Haha, I'm kidding. It's not like people can get fired over small stuff these days. Yeah, but still we need Manager Uza to calm down a bit.
Mind if I take this call? Hello, this is Suzukaze, the CEO's assistant. Sorry for the pointless meeting. You're fired.
Wait, what?
Have you calmed down? Please listen to me. Uzabucho, this is the president's office. And right now, besides Kyosuke Kisaragi, the ones attending this so-called pointless meeting are our company's chairman and president. And also Kisaragi, a major shareholder. Even knowing that, do you still insist on canceling this pointless meeting? That fired line was just to snap you out of it. It wasn't serious. Please forgive me.
Right, of course.
We're currently briefing Kisaragi, our major shareholder, on the company's performance. He specifically asked for Kyosuke to join because he finds it educational. Also, Kisaragi happens to be Kyosuke's grandfather.
Oh, I see. Well, if I'd known that,
Kyosuke's schedule is already shared on the company intranet. Don't you regularly check your subordinates' schedules?
Well, I was just really busy today.
You really should. Also, I think it's inappropriate to take such a one-sided and intimidating approach with your subordinates.
You're probably right.
Manager Uza, if I may, speaking so harshly without even checking what this meeting is about isn't okay. You risk damaging relationships. You should be more careful moving forward.
Fine.
Well then, I'll excuse myself.
Sure. That was humiliating. And a rookie daring to lecture me? The sales manager? Unforgivable. Embarrassing me like that in front of the chairman. the CEO, and even a major shareholder? What kind of rookie does that? He needs a little lesson in workplace behavior. So it's decided. Kisaragi, we're heading out for sales calls. Stop dawdling and keep up.
Yes. This is so sudden.
Kisaragi, don't worry about Manager Uza. She's always a bit hysterical. It's just her default setting, so try not to let it bother you.
Thank you for letting me know.
That said, she might have marked you as a target. Be careful, okay? It's childish to go after a rookie like this.
Yes. I'll be cautious. But shortly after, at a client meeting.
So that's the general overview. For more details, I'll hand it over to Kisaragi.
Wait, what? She's putting me on the spot? It seems Manager Uza has her full eyes on me. But I won't lose. Now, if you look at this material, we offer specs of this grade at...
What? He's actually nailing it?
That was a very clear explanation. We'd like to consider this proposal seriously.
Thank you. We look forward to working with you. He actually pulled it off. The client is happy and said they'd seriously consider it. Ugh, it was just a fluke.
Do you think my explanation went well? The client said they'd seriously consider it.
Well, yeah, I guess it wasn't bad. Ugh. He even explained the product to the client, so he has been putting in the effort as a rookie. Ugh. But what about the president? Explaining a complicated proposal to him? That's got to be too much. All right then. Kisaragi, we're going to get the president's approval. It'll be a good experience for you. Now, stop wasting time and follow me.
Yes. Here we go again. So sudden.
The proposal is for the introduction of a sales support AI system to assist sales activities.
AI, huh? I majored in it in college, so I kind of get it even hearing about it for the first time.
For the details, I'll hand it over to Kisaragi.
Wait, what? Me? You're throwing this at me out of nowhere? This is my first time hearing about this proposal. But if I point to the proposal document while reading it myself, I can manage this. This system allows the AI to learn from the sales department's accumulated big data. Speak slowly, pause often, and buy time to read. It recommends the best prospects and products to approach for that day.
What? He's reading while explaining? On such a complicated AI system proposal?
I see. That's a very clear explanation. So, Manager Uza, I have a question.
Yes.
Can the system factor in external data like societal trends when making recommendations? For example, after a major incident, products in that category might see a reputation drop. In such cases, it's better not to push sales, right? If the system still recommends those products, it's practically useless, isn't it?
Huh? How could the system account for events not already in the data?
What do you think?
Well, that sort of thing. I have no idea.
Manager Uza looks stuck. In that case, technically, I think it's possible.
What?
If the AI scans online news and gathers relevant data, it could incorporate that into its recommendations.
Oh, he's subtly covering for his boss. Smart move.
Yes, that's right. Using that method, it can be done. Phew, that was close. But still.
I see. That sounds feasible. Your explanation was clear.
Yeah, I get it now. That was really well explained. Thanks.
I'm honored.
But Manager Uza, you should have anticipated a question like this, right? If you are seeking the president's approval, you need to be prepared to answer at least this much.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
I'm very sorry.
There's always room for improvement. Let's keep striving together, Manager Uza.
Yes, you're right. Ugh, this rookie again.
After all that, the introduction of the sales support AI system was officially approved.
Now it's time to set up the system.
Yes, I have a suggestion. Adding a voice input feature could significantly boost efficiency. And one more thing, to prevent a decline in workplace morale, the features I proposed at that time would later prove invaluable.
That's a great idea. I think it's doable.
Thank you so much. The sales support AI system is now operational. Every employee can access it from their desk PC, and it recommends the best prospects to target that day.
This is great. It looks like it'll improve our success rates.
Yeah, even as a rookie, I feel like I could close deals with this.
Oh, and check this out. Look at Manager Uza.
Huh? Whoa.
What? Just tell me the clients with a 100% success rate for today. Or 90% at least.
There are no such clients in the data.
Ugh, useless. I might as well smash this computer to pieces.
This computer doesn't store the system. The system itself is on the server.
Ugh, damn it. What is this nonsense?
Attention! Inappropriate language has been repeatedly detected in the office. Continued violations may result in a report with recorded audio.
What? Go ahead, report me. I'm not scared.
Your approval for reporting has been confirmed.
This feature, which I suggested to maintain a healthy workplace environment, was working as intended.
Manager Uza's hysteria being directed at the PC significantly reduced office stress.
Let's hope she keeps talking to the PC. But it wasn't long before she got bored with the sales support AI.
All right, everyone. Get out there and visit clients. Sales are all about guts and determination. The more you visit, the better.
Well, so much for that.
She went back to shouting motivational speeches at the employees, just like before. The sales support AI improved our success rates with clients, increased average customer spending through recommended add-ons, and boosted overall performance. I thought this would give the sales team a bit more breathing room, but...
No slacking. Get out there and visit more clients. Sales are about guts and determination. There's no finish line in sales.
Even with better results, we still hear keep pushing harder? It's demoralizing. Sales have no end goal.
It's hard to feel any sense of accomplishment.
Exactly. And with Manager Uza constantly like that, more people are losing motivation.
I totally get that feeling. Manager Uza, our performance has improved, so maybe you could ease up on the motivational speeches a bit?
What? Absolutely not. This is the sales department. It's all about giving your all every single day.
But there are more employees feeling burned out and losing motivation because of the constant pressure.
What nonsense! If you've got time to say that, you've got time to visit more clients.
She's not listening at all. This is getting out of hand. And that's the current state of the sales department.
I see. It's about Manager Uza, isn't it?
Yes, so...
I understand. Don't worry. I'm aware of the situation. Still, our company is a trading firm, and the sales department is arguably the most important division. It handles the most work and has the largest number of employees. That's why the sales manager often has more influence than other managers. But that also means she might lose sight of how she's perceived because no one dares to give her honest feedback.
President, you wanted to see me?
Manager Uza.
I've been hearing about some excessive remarks in the office.
What are your thoughts on this?
Excessive remarks? I don't believe I've made any such comments.
I see.
They say your interactions with the sales support AI have been quite animated.
Didn't the AI warn you? Something like inappropriate language in the office may result in a report? Ring any bells?
This feature was shared in a meeting and communicated to all employees as part of the trial run.
Weren't you paying attention?
Now that they mention it, I completely forgot.
There have already been numerous reports regarding your behavior.
But the system is still new. Isn't there a chance the AI made a mistake?
Well, I can't say there's absolutely no chance of that.
Exactly. I mean, it's absurd to hold me accountable for ambiguous electronic signals from an AI that might be wrong. Unless there's concrete proof, it's all baseless, right? Ha! That should do it.
Manager Uza.
What else is there to say? Are these AI reports just transcripts of my conversations sent via intranet email or something? Those transcripts could easily be wrong or even fabricated by people. You see my point, right?
It seems you're misunderstanding Manager Uza.
Huh?
The AI reports come with actual audio recordings attached.
What? Wait, that's true? Oh no. Oh no.
Would you like to listen to the actual recordings?
No, there's no need. What are you saying? If you got time to argue, you got time to visit clients. Damn it! Ugh, useless. Stop! That's enough. I understand. I've made excessive remarks.
Every day we receive reports about insults, dismissive comments, and remarks directed at both employees and the AI. Oh, I remember when you referred to the meeting in the president's office as a pointless meeting. The president, chairman, and even our major shareholder, Kisaragi, were shocked.
Yeah, that did happen.
At the time, I thought it was just because I was a rookie, but it was definitely out of line. I believe respecting your team is crucial. A workplace built on mutual respect allows for better work to get done.
You're right.
Manager Uza, can we count on you to be more mindful of your remarks moving forward?
Let's work together to create a respectful and productive workplace.
Yes.
Despite the president's firm warning, Manager Uza didn't stop making excessive remarks. Eventually, she was demoted. However, she found the workplace increasingly uncomfortable and chose to resign voluntarily. Later, I heard rumors that her hysterical behavior made it hard for her to adapt to new workplaces, causing her to jump from job to job. Meanwhile, Misuzu and I grew closer.
You know, Manager Uza was so intimidating and honestly pretty scary. A lot of employees were struggling because of her, but I think it was thanks to you, Kisaragi, that she was confronted like that. It was really impressive, and I think it was a huge step for both the company and the employees.
Thank you. Misuzu, you're so close. After this, we were drawn to each other's sincerity, became a couple, and got married the following year. The name's Akira Kuroki. I'm 28, and I drive for the president of Haribari Industries, one of the top dogs in the metal business. Looks like it's his turn to ride today. Damn, here comes those heavy footsteps. Yo, Kuroki, still cruising through life, huh? Then again, you're just a driver, so no surprise there. That guy's throwing shade? That's Koji Hiyama, the president's son. And man, if there's anyone I can't stand, it's him. Yeah, I actually find this job pretty rewarding. Ha, nice try. You're just bitter because you got demoted after messing up at work. It's your fault I got demoted in the first place. Not that arguing will change anything now. Suddenly, Hiyama-san's phone buzzed with an incoming call. What? The interpreter we arranged can't make it? How does that even happen? Today, we have a meeting with Nice Corporation from America. Executives from their headquarters are visiting the Japan branch. This deal is worth $3 billion. If it falls apart, our company will take a massive hit. No choice now. I'll have to step up for now. Then let me handle the interpreting for you. What kind of joke is that? You? There's no way you could pull it off. Actually, I went to college in America. English won't be an issue for me. This isn't child's play. You're just a driver, so stay in your lane. Don't worry. I've got skills from my previous job to back me up. That's... The meeting's about to start. Are you sure you want to be late and risk ruining the deal? Fine. We're desperate enough to take what we can get. Just don't embarrass us. Got it? The word previous job really hits a nerve. Not that I'm surprised. I hurried to get the limo rolling toward Nice Corporation. When we arrived...
Oh, Akira, I've been waiting to see you.
Julia, long time no see. It's great to see you again. To my surprise, Julia, the client for today's meeting, greeted me with a big smile alongside her team. Wait, what? Julia? You know Kuroki-kun?
Yes, Akira's been my best friend since way back.
Actually, Julia and I went to the same university. We've been friends since freshman year.
Akira was the best in our class. I only learned to speak Japanese because of him. But you're interpreting today? Usually you're...
Yeah, turns out this job seems to suit me.
Really?
Sure thing. Well then, let's get started with the meeting. Now, please take a look at the documents in front of you regarding the performance of our company's latest gear. This is how it is. Yama-san started his presentation, and I translated his points. At first, everything went smoothly. He says the explanation of this feature isn't very clear. Well, it's really high performance, you see. Jeez, this explanation's getting sloppier by the second. They should have done more research before making these materials. At this rate, the deal's in trouble. Right before the meeting ended.
Oh no! Your presentation didn't convey the appeal of the product at all.
Ugh.
Sorry, but with this content, continuing this partnership would be difficult.
Please reconsider one more time. I can't watch this any longer. Then how about I handle the presentation instead? What the hell are you saying? There's no way you could pull that off. I'll just add a few points to Hiyama-san's materials. Since we've come this far, let's make sure this succeeds. Hey, everyone, you can just ignore whatever this guy says.
Wow! Great idea. Please go ahead.
What?
With Akira here, we've got nothing to worry about. I'm really looking forward to it.
That's wonderful. I'll get started right away. This gear boasts world-class heat resistance and durability. Regarding its performance, well...
I see.
I was nervous at first, but everyone seemed genuinely interested in what I was saying. Once the presentation wrapped up...
Bravo! That was so easy to understand.
I'm honored by your praise.
Akira, you're the best, whether it's presenting or supporting. You answered all our questions perfectly. With Akira, nothing's impossible.
What? You weren't even supposed to be involved in this meeting, so why are you here? Not involved. This deal was originally my responsibility. After all, I used to be in the same sales department as you. Ugh.
Is that so? I was shocked when they suddenly changed the person in charge. Why did that happen?
Who knows? Why do you think? It's because you were insufferable, acting all nice and rubbing your top sales numbers in everyone's face.
Oh, really?
So I got rid of you. You were trying to outrank me, so I taught you a lesson.
That's just pathetic. Maybe you should have worked harder instead. But instead, you chose to drag others down? Sorry, but we're canceling this deal unless Akira stays in charge.
What? Why?
I can't trust someone who doesn't show gratitude to the person who helped them, and even said such terrible things.
That evening, we had dinner together.
This salmon is amazing. It's so good it's melting in my mouth.
I'm glad you like it. This is one of my favorite spots.
Every place you recommend is a winner. It's true what they say. First-rate people have first-rate taste.
Now you're just exaggerating.
Oh, don't be so modest. But anyway, I wanted to ask you something. Would you consider joining our company?
Huh? Where's this coming from?
I was blown away by the way you stepped in today. But I also felt sad. Hearing about how you were treated by that guy really hurt. If you stay at that company, he might keep taking advantage of you. I don't want to see that happen.
What? Hold on.
Then, I'll just stay by your side and protect you, Akira.
Julia, calm down.
Hey, why don't we do that right now? Better yet, how about we just become a couple?
Wait, Julia. Let me think about this a bit more.
What? Do you not like me? We've known each other since college, you know.
That's not it. You're an amazing friend, but this isn't something I can decide on my own, so please, just wait a little longer.
How long?
Not too long. I'm planning to leave that company soon anyway.
Really? Then I'll be waiting.
The next day, I was summoned by Hiyama-san and Honda, the sales department manager.
How dare you? You embarrassed Koji during yesterday's meeting.
You had the nerve to give a presentation as an outsider, and now I'm getting scolded because of you. You're the one who failed to prepare. Because of that, the deal almost fell through, didn't it?
Don't talk back. Koji-san is the president's son. What you did was an insult to him.
The manager only sided with Hiyama-san and wouldn't even listen to me. Of course, siding with Hiyama-san makes it easier to climb the corporate ladder. Look, people are gathering around. You've got no allies left here.
At this point, we'll have to ask the president to fire you. It's not like you have a place here anymore anyway. Oh, what's that about me? President, perfect timing. Kuroki-kun caused major trouble for Nice Corporation yesterday. I already heard about it from them over the phone. Kuroki-kun was the one who covered for you, wasn't he? How dare you insult him?
This isn't the first time I've been insulted. They always hurled awful words at me whenever I drove them.
What nonsense!
I've got proof. It's all recorded on the car's dashcam. What? Of course, the company cars have dashcams installed. I wanted you to see this for yourself, sir.
Let me hear it. What is all this verbal abuse? It's all Koji and Honda-kun's voices.
No, Dad, this is all lies.
What part of this is a lie? This is clear evidence of verbal abuse. You could be sued for this. President, Kuroki-kun caused the company a huge loss in the past. Are you still going to take his side?
That was something you and Hiyama-san set up. You pinned mistakes on me that I had nothing to do with. What are you saying? Don't make such ridiculous claims.
It's true. We saw it all ourselves.
Tell me everything in detail. Hiyama-san and his friends have always disliked Kuroki-san for being the top salesperson.
They were jealous of his success and would constantly scheme together to bring him down.
Hey, don't say that.
And 3 months ago? There was an important meeting that day, but Kuroki-san couldn't attend due to a high fever, so Hiyama-san took over.
But he colluded with the manager to intentionally ruin the presentation. Naturally, the client was furious, and the deal was canceled.
When I returned to work after recovering, they relentlessly blamed me for it, even in front of my colleagues. No matter how much I tried to defend myself, they wouldn't listen. I was ready to resign. But finding a new job isn't easy these days. That's when I saw a posting for the president's driver. Don't tell me you've forgotten about that incident.
I can't believe this happened. Kuroki-kun has done so much for our company, and yet you trampled all over his efforts. This is inexcusable.
Yikes!
There will be an internal investigation into your actions. Expect severe consequences.
Kuroki, please forgive me. I just wanted to make you struggle a bit.
I'm begging you. If I lose my job, my wife and daughter will be out on the street. Please say something to the president for me.
After all the pain you caused me, you've got some nerve. Sorry, but I have no intention of forgiving you. What? If you cared about your family, you shouldn't have hurt others in the first place. By the way, I'll also be filing for damages for the mental anguish you caused me.
Please, don't. I'm already in debt. Spare me.
That's not my problem. You'll have to pay for the damage you've done.
Kuroki-kun, I'm truly sorry for not realizing what was happening. This is my failure as a leader. I've decided to fire those two. I also want to offer you my deepest apologies. If you're willing, would you return to the sales department? I'd like you to handle the Nice Corporation deal moving forward.
I'm afraid I'll have to decline. I plan to leave both the company and my role as a driver after this. So, I'm sorry, but I can't take on future negotiations with Nice Corporation.
I see. If that's your decision, I won't interfere. Kuroki-san, I'm so sorry for what happened back then. We were too scared of Hiyama-san and the manager to stand up to them, so we just looked the other way.
I understand how you felt, but I can't forgive you. Not after everything. Back then, I was at my breaking point.
We don't expect forgiveness. We'll accept any punishment or weighted tone.
I don't need atonement. Just promise me you'll deeply reflect on your actions and never repeat the same mistakes.
Yes, we're deeply sorry.
After that, Hiyama-san and the manager were dismissed for their misconduct against me. The president also stepped down to take responsibility. I hired a lawyer and filed the claims for damages against Hiyama-san and the manager. Now, they're struggling to repay their debts and are unable to find stable employment. Meanwhile, I accepted Julia's offer and transferred to Nice Corporation's headquarters. Using my sales skills and English proficiency, I've been contributing to the company. And a few months later, Julia and I started dating. Wow, this place has really gone downhill. The name's Akito Sakurai. I'm 29 and work in real estate. What is that smell, though? I'll ask about the town once I get to the inn. This used to be such a lively stopover town. My grandparents lived here before they passed away. I remember it being packed with tourists when I was a kid. Oh, so this is it. Kinda old, but it's got charm. Nice vibe.
Come on, Wariko. You can't just spring this on me like that.
Huh? I mean, seriously. What are we supposed to do? This place looks nothing like the pictures online. Is something going on here? This dumpy excuse for an inn? Cancel. We'll book the one next door.
What? Canceling for 100 people staying tomorrow? Oh, that's ridiculous.
Not my problem. You're the ones who tricked me.
That's not what I understand, but if you cancel this late, there will be a fee. Is that okay?
What? First you scam me, now you're trying to squeeze money out of me? Cheap action.
But those are the rules.
Hey, I've been listening for a while now, and it's obvious you need to pay up. Huh? Who are you, butting in all of a sudden? I checked the website too, and it looks exactly like the photos. It's got a lot of character, and there's no sign of any shady editing. Canceling a 100-person reservation just based on appearances? You should at least follow the rules. Huh, whatever. Fine, I'll pay alright. I don't have the cash right now, so I'll have to deal with it later. And I'll make sure to give this place a 1-star review. See ya. That was a mess.
Thank you. But what should we do? We already got the food and prepared the welcome gifts.
The reservation was for tomorrow, right?
Yes, I didn't expect this at all.
Perfect timing then. Can you handle 100 guests starting now? We'd like to take over the canceled slots for tomorrow. What?
Wait, really? Yes, of course. But why?
Actually, the hotel we booked suddenly went under. The owner ran off overnight. We'll get a refund since we booked through a third-party site, but we've been scrambling to find a replacement.
Oh, that hotel. What a nightmare.
Yeah, I came out early on a business trip and have been checking inns to see if they could accommodate us. If you can take all 100 of us here, that would be amazing.
Oh, that would help us out a lot, too. Thank you so much. Will you be staying tonight as well?
Absolutely. I was supposed to stay at that hotel tonight, so this works perfectly.
I'll get everything sorted for you. Please, follow me.
Sure. What an annoying interruption. Kanafuji, the young proprietress of this inn, seems to be running the place with a few employees after inheriting it from her parents. The inn is much cleaner than I expected, and it's obvious how much care they've put into it. The food's great, the service is excellent, but there aren't many guests here.
Sakurai, here's a complimentary dessert for you. We really wanted to waive tonight's charges entirely, but...
You don't need to go that far. I'm the one who benefited here. Still, it's a shame such a wonderful inn doesn't have more customers.
Well, a new inn opened next door, and it seems like our customers are going there instead. Most of our regulars are elderly.
I see. Actually, I used to work in regional revitalization consulting. If you're okay with it, I'd love to help out with your inn.
What? But I can't afford to pay you.
It's fine. My company is planning a community revitalization project for this town, commissioned by the city.
Really?
Yes. So it'd be great if you could share your insights about this town. And more importantly, I'd love to see such a wonderful inn thrive.
Sakurai, thank you so much. I'd be honored to have your help.
And just like that, I started giving business advice to Fuji for her inn as a consultant. Meanwhile, at the inn next door.
What? Someone interfered?
Yes, Moru. Some young guy butted in and made me pay the cancellation fee. On top of that, he booked the slots I canceled to help that inn out.
Meddlesome fool. I need that inn to go under so they'll sell me the land. You haven't paid the cancellation fee yet, have you?
Nope. I managed to push it to a later date, so if I just skip out on it, there's no loss for us.
Then do that. And don't forget, the cancellation itself is still on record. Keep spreading bad reviews and force them to shut down. I paid you a hefty sum for this job, so I expect results.
Of course, sir. A few days later, I stayed at Fuji's Inn while working remotely and observing the town. It seemed like someone was causing trouble around her inn.
Lately, I've noticed strange things being hung up near our inn.
I see.
And there are people who show up and make a racket in open spaces, ruining the atmosphere.
So that smell I noticed when I came here was from this. This isn't just bad for Fuji's Inn, but for the town's image as a whole. The house in question belongs to someone estranged from their family. They've moved to a senior home, leaving the house vacant. Even when the police clear it up, the troublemakers come back in a few days. Let's consult with a specialized office. Maybe they can suggest some countermeasures. I also deepened my connections with local residents and asked if they had any concerns. In addition to that, I offered business advice, acted as a mediator with advertising companies, and helped boost the town's overall promotion. 3 months later, visitor numbers increased, and Fuji's Inn started seeing more guests than before.
Since the residents started patrolling, there have been fewer troublemakers, and the older folks are saying it's great exercise. It feels like the town is gradually returning to the way it used to be. Sakurai, I'm truly grateful for everything you've done. Please, let us thank you somehow. Anything you want.
Anything? Well...
Yes?
No, it's nothing. I'll think about it. I almost asked her out on a date. Watching Fuji work so hard, I realized I was starting to develop feelings for her.
What's going on here? That inn isn't failing, it's bouncing back.
Well, it seems the locals have banded together, and the town's whole atmosphere has changed. Even businesses that were planning to shut down are reconsidering, saying they want to try again instead of selling their land. It's thrown our cooperating real estate developers into confusion.
I don't need excuses. Why is everything going against my plans? My grand plan to turn my inn into a massive resort and make a fortune. Instead, more and more guests are avoiding my cheaper, newer inn altogether.
I did hear that repeat customers are rare.
What's that? Are you saying my inn is the problem?
No, of course not.
The point is, things are going downhill. You better get your act together and fix this.
What an impatient guy. I've been hearing rumors about big corporations getting involved lately. This isn't looking good. Still, pushing the limits of legality with harassment is risky for me too. I could hire someone off social media or a job board for this. A few days later, there was a noticeable uptick in people posting nasty comments about Fuji's Inn online. Some guests even showed up just to complain, clearly engaging in harassment. We've been seeing more of these overly critical customers lately.
Yeah, most of their complaints are baseless, and there's not much we can do. But why is this happening? Just recently, someone even vandalized the wall, and though we reported it to the police, they couldn't find the culprit. Just when our customer numbers were starting to improve...
Fuji looks exhausted. We need to install security cameras to tackle this. The following week, one of the troublemakers loitering around the inn threw a rock and broke a window. Hey, are you a college student? Do you understand what you've done? It was a joke, okay? My hand slipped. That's property damage, a serious crime. The security camera caught you throwing the rock on purpose. We'll be contacting your parents for reimbursement. Oh, and we'll be filing a police report too. Wait, you're gonna sue me? Of course. You and your friends were hanging around causing trouble near this inn, weren't you? That's also disrupting business. I can't let this slide. Well, if you fully cooperate and tell us everything, we might consider being lenient. I'll tell you everything. Just don't let this get me expelled. That's what he says. Are you okay with that, Fuji?
Yes! Sakurai is so reliable.
What the hell? This wasn't part of the deal. Damn hired help.
What was that?
No, that was directed at the phone. Anyway, all the harassment has failed, and now they're refusing to cooperate any further.
Why? That inn is being run by an inexperienced little girl. A little pressure should have been enough to shut her down.
Apparently, there's a man helping her out.
Sir, excuse me.
What is it? I'm busy right now.
Someone claiming to be from Luna House Partners is here to see you.
What? That major corporation? If we ignore them, it could backfire on us. Fine, let him in.
Luna House Partners? I've heard they're planning a regional revitalization project in this town.
We won't know until we hear them out.
Sorry to interrupt your busy day. You're the one who meddled during the reservation cancellation. Ah, so you're here after all. That saves me some trouble. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Akito Sakurai, CEO of Luna House Partners.
CEO?
Yes, and before that, I worked as a regional revitalization consultant. These days, I'm leading various projects to revitalize this town. I've taken a personal interest in it, so I've been handling some of the work myself alongside my CEO duties. That reservation for 100 people the other day, it was to give our employees and associates a first-hand look at the town's potential.
And what business do you have here with us?
Well, it's about Fuji's Inn next door. They've been subjected to prolonged harassment from various unknown parties.
Oh, that sounds unfortunate.
Indeed, indeed. However, I recently had the chance to speak with some of the perpetrators and learned the details. It turns out they were hired through an online job posting.
I see. And what does that have to do with me?
Oh, not you directly, but with that gentleman over there. Ah. We also filed requests to disclose the identities of some online posts. After speaking with the individuals behind them, we discovered a common link, Taichi Warikyo. He orchestrated all of the harassment. So, Moru, what were you discussing privately with him?
I have nothing to do with this. I didn't know anything about it.
Hey, this isn't what we agreed on.
Not my problem. You messed this up with your sloppy work.
Don't you dare pin this all on me. He's the one who hired me. This is all his fault.
You little...
Oh, infighting is it? Of course, we've documented everything. Recently, one of the staff at Moru's Inn provided us with some information. They revealed that you've been pressuring nearby businesses to close down and have been dealing with shady fixers who operate on the edge of legality.
How? Traitors.
Perhaps hearing about our company's expansion into this town made you feel cornered, Moru. It's all this guy's doing. I had no part in it. I'm leaving now. What are you saying? You're not going anywhere. What? Warikyo's business operates under the guise of a handyman service. But in reality, they're involved in various illicit activities. He hired numerous people to harass others, and inciting such actions is a serious crime. Oh, I forgot to mention, my company also manages hotels, and Fuji's Inn is part of our group. We've contracted her to operate it under our brand while leaving the day-to-day management to her.
When did that happen?
About 3 months ago. Coincidentally, that's also when the harassment and bad reviews escalated, which helped us gather plenty of evidence. Our company's property was unjustly targeted, its reputation damaged. We'll be filing formal charges over this matter. Oh, and I heard your inn has been losing business due to its cheap yet subpar services. If this leads to a damages lawsuit, well, your inn might not survive. Please, forgive me. The money was good, and I got carried away. I swear I won't do it again. Speaking of money, you still haven't paid the cancellation fee, have you? I'll pay it all, every penny.
I'll cover all the damages I caused too. Please, don't sue me.
Well, that's not for me to decide. We've already gathered all the documents and submitted them to the police. Sorry, but I never intended to forgive you from the start.
What?
Now, both of you, make sure to atone for your crimes. No way. It's all over for us. Moru and Warikyo lost all will to resist, and the case was resolved. In the end, my company, Luna House Partners, sued both Moru's inn and Warikyo's business. It turned out they had committed various other crimes as well, and after an internal investigation, several people, including the two of them, were arrested. The real estate developers who collaborated with them were also sued and disappeared from the public eye. The entire incident was widely covered in online news. Moru's inn went out of business, and the building was demolished. Of course, the company Warikyo worked for also went bankrupt. After being released from prison, Warikyo couldn't find another job and was rumored to be wandering aimlessly somewhere. Food. Where can I get food? Moru, having completely lost his drive, was said to be living like an empty shell at a relative's house.
I just wanted to be famous.
Both of them will likely be forgotten by the public in a few months. It's been a while, Fuji.
Sakurai.
I decided to move to this town, partly because it's close enough for me to commute to work by car. From now on, I plan to organize community events to further revitalize the town as a tourist destination. I'll do my best to walk alongside the local residents.
By the way, Sakurai, have you decided about my thank you gift?
Well, then, would you go on a date with me?
What? With me?
Your smile and the way you pour your heart into your work captivated me. I like you.
I like you too. You're always reliable and kind, Sakurai.
I plan to continue living in this town with her by my side.
Wait, this guy's your low-grade ex? Wow, talk about scraping the bottom of the barrel.
A do-nothing office drone aiming for a promotion? Yeah, keep dreaming, buddy.
President, this guy, he's one of our subsidiary employees.
What?
Wait, you're saying he's the CEO of the parent company?
Congratulations on your promotion. I really believe this recognition is a testament to all the hard work you put in.
Thank you. Hearing that means the world to me. My name is Kyosuke Kyogoku. I work at a company called Dai Nippon Otsuki. Today, my co-workers are throwing me a party to celebrate my promotion. The elegant woman sitting next to me is Hikari Shinonome, my new secretary. She's someone I'll be working closely with from now on. It's a great day. As I spent time chatting with Shinonome about all sorts of things, I was really enjoying myself.
Kyosuke? Is that you? Here for a company party?
Yasuko, this is for my promotion celebration. This woman is Yasuko Yasui, my ex-girlfriend from high school.
What? Your promotion celebration?
This guy's your ex-boyfriend? Didn't he drop out of high school and only have a middle school education?
Right. It was already a miracle that he managed to get a job. And now this incompetent loser gets promoted? Hilarious.
And who's this guy?
My boss, actually. Also my current boyfriend. He became a department head at our company at a young age.
I graduated from a prestigious university and got promoted to department head. I'm the kind of person who manages people like you. So what about you? Did you just get promoted to some small-time supervisor at your rinky-dinky company? No?
If you wouldn't mind, could I have your business card for future reference?
Huh? You want my business card? Freshly minted department head here. Sure, take it. Here's mine.
Wait, what? Boss, this guy. He works for one of our subsidiaries.
Yep.
What?
Wait! He's the CEO of the parent company? Yes. I've recently been appointed as the CEO of Dai Nippon Otsuki. My name is Kyosuke Kyogoku.
And this gentleman is Kawataro Nigawa, the department head of our subsidiary company, Kotsuki.
Oh, wait, what? Does this mean your promotion was to CEO? Hold on a second. Think about it. There's no way Kyosuke could be the CEO of the parent company.
Excuse me?
Oh, I get it. This business card must be a fake. Wow, you went to these lengths just to show off? Pathetic.
A fake card, of course! No way a high school dropout could become CEO. Jeez, don't scare us like that, supervisor!
What the?
Oh, boy. Just then... Oh, Director Nagawa, there you are. Your promotion party is over there. President Kazuki! Ah, isn't this President Kyogoku? So, Dai Nippon Otsuki is also holding a promotion celebration here? What a coincidence! Our subsidiary, Kotsuki, is having one right over there. I see.
Oh, wait. Did you just say president?
Excuse me, President Kozuki, is this person the real deal? Real deal? What are you even talking about? This gentleman is none other than the bona fide President Kyogoku of the parent company.
What? He's the real thing?
Whoa. 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 You were chatting earlier, but surely you didn't say anything disrespectful without realizing who he was, right?
Well,
This is bad. This is really bad. No, it's just that with someone so young being a president, I found it hard to believe at first. I would never ever say anything disrespectful to President Kyogoku.
that's not true. The things you said earlier were awful. You mocked President Kyogoku over his academic background, refused to believe him even after he handed you his business card, and then claimed he was just some small-time supervisor of a failing company.
That's right. What? Whoa.
This woman was in on it too.
I had no idea and said such terrible things. I deeply apologize. It's fine.
President Kyogoku is neither a supervisor at some failing company nor someone who would ever be under the likes of you. You agree with that, don't you?
Yes, absolutely. I look forward to working with you from now on, Director Nagawa. Yes, likewise, I'll do my best. Yasuko, or rather Yasui, since we're at work, I'll be counting on you too.
Yes.
What's the meaning of this, you two? Well, she said she knew him as a high school dropout acquaintance, so I didn't realize he was the president of the parent company.
What? Are you blaming this on me now?
Huh? Silence! Honestly, what troublesome people you are. President Kyogoku, on behalf of my employees, I sincerely apologize. I will address this matter thoroughly later. Oh, it's fine. It was just a misunderstanding. What generosity. As for you two, expect a long conversation later. Yes. A few days later, President Kyogoku. This is the office of our subsidiary, Kotsuki. Thank you, President Kozuki. The parent company doesn't just provide capital to its subsidiaries, it also plays a crucial role in guiding them. Today, I'm here to inspect the subsidiary, Kotsuki. Oh, Nagawa, we met the other day, didn't we? What? President Kyogoku, good day, sir. Last time he humiliated me. That's it. I'll make him look like a fool this time.
I still can't wrap my head around Kyosuke being the president of the parent company. Oh, by the way, I don't think I've told you about how I dumped President Kyogoku back in high school, have I?
What?
Yeah, that did happen. Oh no, not this story again.
When we were dating, he'd blush like crazy just because I smile a little or lean in close.
He was so head over heels for Yasui, wasn't he? And yet...
Well, I ended up dumping him on a whim. I feel kind of bad about it, you know.
Was it because he just wasn't attractive enough as a man?
That's right.
What?
Well, you see, I had to drop out of high school at the time.
Oh, that's right. I was so shocked. That's why I decided to say goodbye. Dumped him right on the spot.
Ugh, how could she be so awful?
Yasui said, you can't be happy with someone who doesn't have a degree and...
Exactly. Once you drop out of high school, you're just a middle school graduate. Dating someone like that has zero future prospects.
How could you hurt him like that just over something like that? You didn't break up with him because of who he was. You judged him solely by his education.
Yep, pretty much.
What? Don't make it sound so bad. It's common sense to think about your future. Besides, what I'm saying is that President Kyogoku is someone I dumped and that he has a low educational background. It's an objective fact and nothing to get emotional over.
Hey, enough. How can you say such things to President Kyogoku? It's fine, really. At the time, due to financial reasons, I couldn't continue going to high school, but now, I think it might have been meaningful in its own way. After all, it drove me to work hard, earning qualifications and studying relentlessly to overcome the disadvantage of not having a degree.
President Kyogoku, you're absolutely right. And now, you've earned recognition and become the president of Dai Nippon Otsuki.
Thank you, Shinonome. Hearing that makes me truly happy. Well, this was unexpected. Hearing about President Kyogoku's hardships and efforts was truly inspiring. The image of him overcoming adversity through hard work is truly moving. Now, what do you two think after hearing President Kyogoku's story? I'd like you to take it as a lesson.
Yes.
By the way, Yasui, you let go of such a promising man who would go on to become a president all by yourself, didn't you?
I was just young. It's painful, but it's absolutely true.
What? Are you saying you were young and foolish? No, excuse me. Back then you said people with low education can't be happy. I believe you clearly decided to break up with me because you thought a middle school graduate had no future.
It's true. I calculated my future back then, and yet now things have turned out the opposite of what I expected. Kyosuke has become a president. But seeing the outcome now, it's so frustrating. It's so regretful.
The inspection of the Kotsuki office ended like that. As I was about to return to Dai Nippon Otsuki, I spotted an employee looking dejected. Excuse me, is something the matter?
You seem deeply troubled, so...
Oh, President Kyogoku. No, it's just that...
Please, don't hold back. You can talk to me. I'll listen.
Okay, my name is Kotori Takanashi and I work at Kotsuki. The truth is...
Apparently, Director Nagawa has been acting tyrannically in the office.
It's obvious that tasks meant for a director are being forced onto us employees. He takes credit for the results of our hard work, and he assigns unreasonable demands. On top of that, his girlfriend, Yasui, who's also an employee, barely does any work.
That does sound like something they do.
I see. So that's what's been happening. Thank you for sharing this with me.
No, thank you for listening. It's hard for this kind of thing to reach upper management.
That's true. By the way, I have an idea. Have you heard of a suggestion box?
A suggestion box?
Yes, it was something Tokugawa Yoshimune established in the Edo period for receiving feedback. Even now, people use them to collect opinions or concerns.
Exactly. We'll set up a suggestion box in the company where anyone can submit their thoughts anonymously. Employees can write down their concerns or issues on paper and drop them in the box. All submissions will go directly to me as the president, and I'll personally read every one of them. There are many examples where initiatives like this have transformed companies.
I see. Because the submissions go directly to you, there's no risk of them being suppressed or tampered with.
Exactly. That's the important part.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm sure many employees are struggling. Everyone will be thrilled.
Alright. I'll oversee the submissions myself for a while after we set up the box. Let's get started, Shinonome.
Yes! He's taken employee concerns so seriously. President Kyogoku really is amazing.
The box was promptly set up. A few days later, there's already a significant number of submissions.
Yes.
Inside the box was an overwhelming amount of feedback. Wow, it's mostly complaints about Director Nagawa and Yasui.
So many employees are troubled by those two.
We should conduct interviews with the employees.
Yes, and there are a few submissions that caught my attention.
You're right. If these claims are true, it's a serious matter. I'll personally ask someone to conduct additional investigations on these issues. Evidence should surface soon enough. Numbers don't lie. And so, individual interviews with employees were swiftly conducted. A few days later... President, you called me? Oh, President Kyogoku is here too.
What's this about?
May I explain?
Yes, please go ahead.
Well, Director Nagawa and Yasui, you're aware of the suggestion box we set up recently, right? In just a few days, we received a large number of submissions. Every single one was about the two of you. What kind of submissions?
Probably people complaining because they don't like us. I mean, we've got fulfilling work lives and private lives. They're just jealous.
That's not it. Director Nagawa, does anything come to mind? Your subordinates are struggling, you know? Nothing at all.
So he plans to play dumb.
I see. The submissions from many employees included the following details. To put it simply, it's about the work ethics of Director Nagawa and Yasui. And there were submissions about a very serious matter. That is... who on earth is saying such things?
He interrupted me.
It's completely baseless. You don't have any evidence, do you? I see. Even so, quite a lot of employees have come forward with what you call baseless claims, and even if we knew who made the submissions, we wouldn't reveal that information.
Excuse me, here's the file you requested.
Thank you. I see. Thank you very much. We've got the evidence. Director Nagawa, let me confirm again. Are you saying that all the submissions I mentioned are completely false? Yes, that's correct. I see. Well then... By the way, Yasui, you wear a lot of luxury brand items. I must admit I'm a little envious.
Well, I just like that.
Doesn't seem like your salary alone could afford those.
Do you ask Director Nigawa, your boyfriend, to buy them for you?
I buy some myself, but most of them, he buys them for me. He's totally fine with it. I mean, he's a director. His salary's great.
Hey, but you've been buying a bit too much lately.
Oh, can't handle it?
It's fine, though. I see. Anyway, let's get back to the topic. Director Nagawa, are you properly managing the company's funds? Of course! The submissions included not only concerns about your work ethics, but also something far more serious. Multiple submissions allege that you've been embezzling company funds. What? This is ridiculous. Accusing me, a director responsible for managing subordinates, of embezzlement? That's completely absurd. Such outrageous and nonsensical accusations. Surely, President Kyogoku, you don't believe such baseless claims? No, these claims are not baseless. Numbers don't lie. If someone embezzles company funds, the financial records will reflect it. Here's the evidence that proves you've been embezzling company funds. What? Evidence? This must be some kind of mistake. I earn a sufficient salary. Why would I even need to embezzle?
Didn't Yasui mention the reason earlier?
Luxury brands?
Exactly.
What? Oh, wait a minute. What's going on? I thought you were always paying for them out of your salary.
There's no way I could keep buying brand items one after another and pay for all of it.
Yasui, do you even know how much a director's salary is?
How much? Like, enough to buy a luxury car every month?
What?
What? Of course not. Do you realize how many millions of dollars a year that would be? A simple calculation could tell you that. Honestly, you are asking for way too many expensive things.
Excuse me? If anything, you were the one pretending to live beyond your means, weren't you?
What did you say?
Huh?
Silence. This is just beyond ridiculous. The two of you have had such a terribly unhealthy relationship. Director Nagawa, shouldn't you have said no to her excessive demands sooner?
It seems you were endlessly trying to show off.
We have the evidence of embezzlement. The motive is clear as well. You can't deny it any longer. I did it. This calls for dismissal on disciplinary grounds. Simply put, you're fired. Fired?
Oh, wait. If he's fired and gone, what happens to me? Everyone will gang up on me for all the things I've been flaunting around here.
Screw it. I've treated the employees like crap too. As for you, I couldn't care less anymore. If you call me tyrannical, then fine. I admit it. Damn it all.
Just as I thought.
Exactly. Director Nagawa, Yasui, I can tolerate whatever you say about me. But I will never forgive actions that harm this company or our valuable employees. And so, Director Nagawa was dismissed on disciplinary grounds for embezzling company funds. Kotsuki filed a claim for damages against him, and the police have launched an investigation into suspected professional embezzlement. Yasui and Director Nagawa broke up. After Nagawa's departure, Yasui was left alone in the office. The backlash from her inflated behavior caused her to face cold stares from her colleagues, leading her to resign. Rumor has it that she couldn't pay off the massive debts she incurred from buying luxury items and is now burdened with debt while bouncing from job to job. Meanwhile, as for Shinonome and me, I can't believe I ever dated Yasui back in high school. I didn't know anything back then.
And now?
Now, I have an amazing woman right in front of me.
President Kyogoku, would you...
Yes, Shinonome, would you be my girlfriend?
Yes.
Yes. And so, Shinonome and I became a couple. The following year, we got married.